sometimes it's just fun to search the songbook online just to type a word in and see what all the songs that have that word in it. I just typed in everybody, and then I wanted to play all those songs. Look at all those songs. Hey, Dodson, what's happening? Is that a song? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I just added a start and stop streaming button to my stream deck, and now I'm really afraid I'm going to hit it by accident and kill the stream. But I want it so I can seamlessly sort of hit it at the end of the show. Oh, speaking of that, here we go. Our glass. Cheers. And they're off. Good evening, Carl. Hey, Heather. I thought of a good ad campaign for the show. One of many. I got to get on this. Give you something to share. So tell all your friends. Like a picture of a radio, an old radio or something, and it's the Daily Practice with Nathan Moore. Just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean you have to watch it. Eh? Wait. Oh, I don't have the ooh. Yeah, I do. I got it all. I got everything. Just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean you have to watch. Picture of an old radio. Oh, it's good. It's good stuff. Team's been hard at work. I did just pour myself a little bit of whiskey. A little Memorial Day weekend whiskey. My mac and cheese was a pretty big hit. I did make it. Just picking up where we left off last night. Just proof that I'm not a liar. There I am, middle of the night, making that roux. That's actually after I've added the milk, but that's just milk in the flour and butter roux, and it's starting to thicken up. And then I'm going to add that cheese, Gruyere on top, and I got the max ready. Now, you know, here's a little tip. I didn't want the macaroni to get too mushy or too done. So what's going on here in the sink? That is, as soon as they were al dente, I emptied the water and put cold water in there to shock them so they would stop cooking. That's the move there. Just another little hot tip for you kids out there. Birds, welcome. Goodness. Oh, goodness. Into the night. We haven't done that one. Yeah, now I've added the cheese, as you can see. Yeah. That's just good right there. I mean, if it was legal, you could just eat that right out of the spoon. Who needs the mac? That's just a little shot of the secret ingredient. Don't tell anybody. You're sworn to secrecy, and then it goes. There, it's happening, folks. Then I took it and I put it in the kitchen, in the fridge, and then Kethra threw it in the oven before we left or whatever. And then I woke up and I topped it with some cheese and some buttered breadcrumbs. And I didn't take a picture of the final, but there it is on my uncle's plate at the Memorial Day gathering. Yes. Man, was it good. I gotta say, though, there was one other person that brought mac and cheese, and I got a little competitive. I was talking some smack, and I gotta admit theirs was better. It was creamier. I had too much macaroni in mine, I think. It's too much macaroni. All right, sorry. Look at that. All that sand has gone down, and I haven't even sang a single song yet. Just because once I start, we're going in, folks. We have some practicing to do. We got a big show coming up. I think June 7th. I'm looking at June 7th. I got my eye on you, June 7th, for a scheduled show. And we got to decide what the set list is going to be, which of these songs are really taking shape. Any ideas for a theme for the show or anything? But so we better get to work practicing here. Doesn't it look delicious? It is delicious. There's plenty more if you want any. Just grab some from the fridge, but definitely microwave it. Don't just eat it cold out of the fridge. Do it right. Already got a lot of good requests coming in, so I'm just gonna plow through them. You guys decide the set list. I'm just going to try to get myself out of the way of these songs. Oh, it's... Heather's like, where's the show? On here, right here. Now, the idea is that these are the daily practice. It's legit practice. We're rehearsing for the once a month. We do a scheduled show that we can tell it, because these have no set time. It's just an hour a day, whenever it is, whatever. Most people won't catch them. So we want to take one time a month to let the world know. Join us at 8:30 or whatever the exact time is. Advertise it, make commercials about it, and tell the world. Put up posters at the YMCA, And so once a month is the show, and then it's the daily practice every day. So that's sort of what I'm thinking. You think I'm going out there into the world crazy? I was carved from a block of wood, 1,000 years old, by a boy who gave me my eyes and arms and legs. He's getting pretty good at getting me to do as I'm told, but he can't hear me. I beg my 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings don't walk, but I'm walking down this model street. Gonna write a letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer, look close, you can almost see me breathing. Look up, there's a young man with a cross. I try to get the light just right so you don't see them, but they're always there. Oh, I'm aware who's boss. My 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings, without them I fall down into a heap. Gonna write a letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer. Concern, yes, I am complaining. I've been thinking, and it's been hurting my brain. I am always young, but he is aging. It's different now, but some things never change. Like my 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings, I can't be still and still be me. Gotta write that letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer. Did Percy request that, or did you tell Percy to request that? You dog bot trainer, you. Cheers. Thank you, Firefly. Welcome to the session. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. I see a request that has not been played in years. It's a pretty funny song. I'm psyched to try it. It's Saturday night. I don't know. This one has a little bit of language in it, so you might want to put the kids away. Talk about some. I was going to say we're going to talk about some adult themes, but that is not true, because I do think there's assholes of every age. So this one is for everybody, and it's called "Everybody Has One." Pick, maybe? good to tell the truth. Openness is noble, but what should you do if you're truly an asshole? Do you say just what you feel? How long could that last though? Should you really keep it real? If you're really an asshole, there's no way you can know, way you can know, way you can know. Good to know what you believe, and to believe it just comes natural. But is it so hard to believe you're an unbelievable asshole? And besides knowing you're right, that can be such a hassle. Oh Lord, I've seen the light. Now who's the asshole? Oh, there's no way you can know, 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 way you can know. No, there's no way you can know, way you can know, way you can know. Oh my God, I forgot how much fun that song is. You guys are just crushing it. Thank you for helping me get these songs off the bottom of the ocean back into my pocket. It's very cool. All right, I got to share some of these gifts because I'm just telling you what, the Discord is crushing right about now. Is that true? June 7th is World Caring Day? Is that even possible? National Daniel Boone Day? All right, well, it's starting to look more and more like that's the day for us. And the 27th song in the Nathan Moore Songbook 2011 3rd edition I have is Dear Puppeteer. Wait, 27th? Well, I mean, the stars are aligning. This is looking promising. Last night after we went off air, I sat down at the piano and I just went... As soon as I hit that, I was like, dang, that feels good. Then I started singing a song, one of our songs. I didn't write a new one, but I took that vibe and threw it onto one of our songs. this ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. I can turn the ship around. Once you've gone away for a long time, time speeds up when you're slowing down. It's not true what they say, but they ain't lying. I can turn this ship around. 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 It's a hard pill to swallow, with nothing to wash it down. Nothing, no one to follow. I can turn this ship around. I can turn this ship around. I can turn the 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 ship around. I don't know. Practice. Now that I've discovered... Oh, was I on the wrong camera the whole time? I'm so confused. I wasn't, right? I never know from 1 minute to the next. Now that I've discovered the sustain pedal on the piano, it's like the coolest and most dangerous thing there is. Because you're holding the sustain pedal, you don't have to hold the keys down, they just keep ringing. But if you hit a wrong note, it keeps ringing as well, which is sad. But it's so cool, pushing the sustain pedal when you change chords and stuff. I've never done that before. This is all part of the practice. Yes. You guessed it right. You win. Oh, Beans, I thought you were in a haunted hotel somewhere. God, I'm dying to know what song you're thinking of, J-Dodd. Yeah, right. What song is that? All right, looking at the request list here, let's see. I'm so intrigued by this request from Birds, Into the Night. Because this is practice, I'm going to do something real quick. I was wondering during Dear Puppeteer if I should drop it down to G maybe. I would drop it down just a half step, but I don't own that harmonica, so I'd have to go all the way to G. But I'm wondering if I've gotten old enough where there's something I like about, and the last chorus is way stronger than the first two. But is there anything wrong with, do we lose some edge if I drop it down in those choruses? Dear Puppeteer, I don't... Oh, wait. I was carved from a block of wood. Just gotta get back in the pocket. Dear Puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear Puppeteer. I gotta add, I think that's better. Yeah, it was over 10 years ago that I wrote that song, and almost any song older than 10 years, I have to drop it down now, which is awesome. I think that's cool. I think my voice is getting cooler. Dear Puppeteer, there's still probably a little fragility and breaking an edge to the A that might be missed by a true connoisseur, but added that to the notes. Alright, what have I missed so far? Grow Your Own. Wow, what was the one? Oh, Into the Night. That's another one I'm wondering if I should change keys. Any special requests for this attempt of this song? And is it in the songbook? Let's find out. Into the Night. Ah, it's not in there. All right, songbook. SB for short. It will be in there by morning. I promise. That's my pledge. Any songs of mine y'all request that I don't know or are not in the songbook will be added by the following morning. Getting so proud of this website. It's getting to be a pretty thorough investigation. Into the Night. Oh man, I might need to hear it for a second. I wonder if there's like a more finger-picky version I should do. What's the troubadour version of this? I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes, back behind the wheel, are you ready to ride? Oh. I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes, back in my... All right, next time you watch, I will have it. I will have it by morning. I don't want to listen to it again. Back, I already forgot the words though. I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes. I'm back in control, I'm ready to drive back behind the wheel. Are you ready to ride off into a field, off road into the night? If empty's your well, if broken's your cup, well, I'm just back from hell, I'll fill you up. That's all I got. Great request, though. All right. I'm starring it. Hey, Robin, welcome to the show. Skull and Bones, huh? Goodness. Can I just do that as a spoken word piece while I bang on pots and pans? Also, not in the... I'm just glad you asked for that so I can make sure that one's in the songbook. Skull and Bones. Will be in there by morning, I promise you. Nathan Moore's songbook.com. Good one. You guys are stumping me. The reminder, that's new enough. I should remember it, huh? Let's see what happens. Oh, you know what? I'm going to look real quick and see if the reminder's in the songbook. I should remember the words, but... Oops, I misspelled it. That's definitely not in there. Oh, it is. Good. Cheers. I might need to freshen that up. That's delicious. The miracle to claim I have empirical proof that we are blind. How many ways do I hide from beauty as if it's my duty to stay left behind? Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. How many nights have I lied awake wondering when my pirate plundered might come for me? How many crimes have I committed sleeping, dreaming there's no keeping secrets from the sea? Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. For the last little while I've been gathering up my broken mirror, taping it back together, to look me in the eye, to tell me that I love me and believe me, 'cause it's true. There's too much to do, a new day is nigh. Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. Great request. Thank you. I'm going to try something right here. If this works, I'm going to have to write it down. Since the beginning we've been... No, it's the wrong key. Where's that want to be? Since the beginning we've been spinning our wheels, trying to love, digging in our heels. Doesn't feel quite right either. Since the beginning we've been spinning our wheels, trying to love, digging in our heels, wondering how could the angel tugging on our sleeve not be real. We deal the cards and read the signs and step in line with fate. In finding heaven's gate, we hope we're not too late. We've dispelled the magician, but in magic we still have faith. Gotta make it, gotta make it, gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Beauty sits upon a stone and tries to prove me wrong. Sings all alone a faraway song that goes, I wasn't born inside you. I don't die when you do, carry on. But I try to sing along, but my voice, it doesn't fit. It tramples. Beauty is begging me to quit, and I'm tired and willing, limping through a field of violet. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Last thing that wisdom said, lying on his deathbed, was don't let the things you know go to your head. And then he took a breath, let out a laugh, said oh no, and then was dead. But I put pennies on his eyes and climbed up on a fence. I was satisfied, thinking, well, that's my 2 cents. Then surrounded, I surrendered, just to let my songs be rendered by the silence. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough. You and me, gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. All right, I'm pretty into that version. The only thing I'm wondering about is the nah, make it make love, make it make believe, gotta make it make enough for you and me. Gotta make it make sense, gotta make it make love, gotta make it make believe, gotta make it make enough. You and me. I don't need to draw that enough. I can just batten down the hatches. Man, I don't know how to leave you guys to your own devices while I get a little bit more Whicky. I got a little bit of time here, I see. Leonardo, welcome to the show. Good to see everybody. It was a good practice. I'm feeling it. I think we might have decided on the date for the show. We're looking at June 7th. National Awesomeness Day or something. Something about Daniel Boone, all kinds of reasons. Stars are pointing to that. Freeze time. I'm intrigued. Go on. Oh, freeze time to get Whicky. Oh, man. I can make you watch my mac and cheese again. I guess he's my stepdad. I don't even really... We haven't had that moment yet. My mom's new husband. Great guy. Gave me a beautiful... Mom's new husband just sounds lame, doesn't it? There's something wrong with that. Stepdad is awesome. Well, not historically, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, right. Turn it on... That's the move. Oh wait, which way was it? Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I swear. But yeah, my point was, my stepdad, which I really like saying in Don's case, because he's such a sweetheart, my stepdad gave me this at the cookout tonight because my mac and cheese was so good. I earned it. I don't think he was intending to give it to me, But after he took one bite of my mac and cheese, he started going through his bag of tricks and gave me a special Kentucky Derby edition of my favorite Whicky, Woodford Reserve. And Catherine and I did actually pick the winning horse a couple of weeks ago, Mystical Dan. Lots of reasons I picked that horse. It's when I need 3 hands again. This stuff is amazing. All right, not too much. Not too little either. Okay, back to work. Where were we? Which way did this go? I'm pretty sure that was right. Karina, good to see you. Yeah, we were freezing time so I could get a little more Whicky in my glass. Is that magic? Did the whole world stop out there? Man. And I'm curious about this surly in the morning. Haven't done that in a long time. I wonder if I could do it right where this capo is. That's got to be in the songbook. It's been a long time. Me too, Karina. Hour a day keeps the doctor away. I wake up early in the morning. You might not like talking to me. I need coffee just to be able to make coffee. I wake up like a cat up in a tree. Some folks rise and start shining. They're all ready to seize the day. And as long as they keep their distance, everything just might be okay. Me, I wake up early in the morning. All right. Early in the morning, you might want to head for the hills. I wake homeless with a toothache. I wake fired with a stack of bills. It's my chance to be bitter, and there's plenty to be bitter about. I wake wise to the wicked ways of the world, and I snarl and I grimace and I pout. I wake up early in the morning. Why? I wake up early let's not disagree. I got a feeling something's coming to shed its grace on me. And pretty soon I'll be laughing. Call it faith, call it a hunch. But I know magic happens, usually sometime around lunch. But I wake up early in the morning. All right, what's the right harmonic? Why didn't the C harmonica work? Is it in? It must be in D. I think it's in G, but it's in D. Is that what's going on? Practice. Better, but it's not as, I don't know. I liked half the notes better on the C harmonica and half of them better on the G harmonica. Ah. Necessity is the mother of invention. Oh my God. Oh, holy moly, folks. Swaby, I know you're not watching right now, but if you watch this later, add this to our list of inventions that is going to make us $1 billion. Right under the friendly car horn. We need 2 horns these days, folks. In the old days, you used to be able to finesse your car horn and do a polite little or to a friend, or just like the lights changed. But these days, the horns are all or nothing. And so we need a friendly horn to sit alongside the other one. But here we go. Look, this harmonica holder, let me make sure you can see this, is only about less than an inch away from being able to hold both of these harmonicas. Let's go to the science cam. Science cam. The explaining cam. Look at this, how close it is. It could, and that would just be such a game changer. Why would they make it so daggone long if we couldn't fit 2 of them in there? God, it's less than an inch. And you could have, gaining speed, game changer. It would be a whole new ball game, because I want to play 2 different keys of harmonicas in that break. Man, I wish I had a 3D printer. I know what I'd do with the rest of my night. So close. Now there's always the ridiculous and dangerous move of stacking them one on top of the other. I'll lose my nose. That's a surefire way. I had a friend once. He never smelled anything ever again. He's like, I bet this food is delicious, but I just don't know. Side-by-side harmonicas, 2 different keys. How has this not happened yet? Here we are, folks. Add it to the list. We're going to be rich. Holy moly. Meanwhile, back in Gotham City, Spiral hit snooze for over 30 minutes today. So surly. I expect my mom to yell down the stairs, "Are you practicing down there? It sounds like you're playing with your friends." I'm practicing. See, that's where you mess up, Beans. That's where you go wrong. Just pretend you're on a cruise ship or in the past. Don't Google these things. You don't Google your new invention. You don't Google your band name, and you don't Google symptoms. There's actually a long list of things you should never Google. Let the people with the money do the Googling. We just get to make shit up and get rich in our dreams. where were we? This morning I went straight to the mountain and there arose from sleep to the pounding of 1,000 hearts dancing light on their feet. I walked on my hands, spun on my head, puffed away my sins. I stepped barefoot from my bed right into ducking juggling pins. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Up and at 'em, out of bed, the day is anew. And love's been looking for you. Rub your eyes, you got something to do. You're a miracle boy. How could I be so afraid, so lost last night inside myself? How could the sun shine so today, like there's love and nothing else? I've been broke so many ways that whatever I hold just spills. But just maybe, like the morning rays of sun across the hills. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Up and at 'em, out of bed, the day is anew. And love's been looking for you. Rub your eyes, you got something to do. You're a miracle boy. I was stuck inside my head, but life pulled me right from bed, saying you're just asleep, you're not dead. And like Mama always said, rise and shine, sleepyhead. Up and at 'em, out of bed, the day is anew. And love's been looking for you. 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 Practice is so fun because when you really take it seriously, you can notice the progress. I just love what's happening. Mikey's upset because he knows there's been several songs tonight that really could have benefited from his grounding presence, his whip cracking heart. Ain't that right? Let's just take a moment here. That might almost be close. Wow, the timing on this is weird. This morning on straight. It's too fast. This morning I went straight to the mountain and there rose from sleep. Stuff. I dig our glass too so much. Our glass is so cool. Cheers. It's even, I feel like it slows down for us sometimes. If it'll speed up if it really feels me struggling, it'll slow down a little bit. This is after 2 nights. I just feel it. I feel like, you know, it's working with us, giving us just the right amount of time together. Beans, I'm not going to tell Mikey you said that. I am not. You said the quiet part out loud. That's not even true, because that phrase refers to a completely different phenomenon. She says, we don't need... Oh. Here, I'll hold his ears. She's saying we don't need the metronome. I know this could probably be annoying to people out there. One of the reasons I sort of like it is, A, it's a super powerful practicing tool. And B, we really are practicing here. This is not a show, and it helps to remind me of that and keep me on task. Because once I start thinking that this is more of a show than a practice, I feel like the intentions will start to fall away that are so precious and important to me in working. Yeah. Yeah. Is that true though? Like sparsely? Or is there anybody out there that likes it when the metronome's going on? I feel like it's so, when I listen back to it, it's so exciting and cool and sounds neat to me. It's like but at the same time I'm geeking out on the effect it's having on my fingers. Amen, Abe. Amen. But is it just when I do it like the whole show that it gets really bad? Or is it every time it starts clicking, you're like, oh, nails on a chalkboard? That's just not okay. Completely understand anybody's genuine sense of that. I'm not sure who Allen Iverson is. I'm intrigued, though. I mean, it's such a manual thing. I did put this cushion under it to try to take some of the, to mute it a little bit. Maybe I could put one of those over it as well. There might be a way to, but if it's almost the perfect thing, because already if I start getting carried away, I lose it, and I have to like soften to get back on it. It just writes music. It's a music maker. It makes music. And I just mean that so profoundly. It's very fascinating. I've always loved Gnomes, though. That's probably one of my favorite children's books, is the book on gnomes. My dad had this book on... My dad was a scientist, and he taught science, and in his science books, he had this book about gnomes. And the way it was done, it was done like it was an actual scientific book. Like, they had diagrams, lines, and like, this is their hat, and like, this is what they eat, and this is how they live, and this is their architecture, and each section of the book like really taught me all about gnomes and how they live their life. And I believed in them so thoroughly for so long. I was always looking for them and fascinated, like, oh, that's what they eat, and there's different kinds in different regions. Gnomes. Great book. better get back on task. I feel like I just realized I'm just sitting here enjoying myself. Summer or my fall? All right. And we decided with the metronome, right? Right? That was we voted. There was a poll. Can Percy take a poll yet? If a woman wants the moon, she takes the man in it. If a woman wants the world, she looks away. A woman's smile is like the Mayflower, sailing on April rain. A woman's love is like a lifetime, keeps on going even after it's gone. All I know of time and distance, I learned the day she said so long. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall. A woman's body's overflowing, an uncharted ocean, to be sure. I laid me down beside her and sank, drowning on the heaven's floor. A woman's heart is overwhelming, it's like a painting of it all, everything. Everything that was or ever will be, just hanging on the wall. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall. Needs no explanation, all she needs is love that's true. Sometimes she finds a way least expected, man, deep down inside of you. Well, man, you better duck and cover, man, you better drop and roll. Too much time and distance There's just too much you don't know. I'm telling ya. Open the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring. It was the summer of my fall. Oh man, I want to do that again. Great request, thank you. Look at us. Oh, we did it. It was a great practice. Thank you so much for joining me on this session. I guess we do need a leaving song. I feel like part of the rule is you can't, I learned, Catherine taught me this, or in ongoing discussions of the true nature and definition of what constitutes a leaving song. It's not just the last song of the night, but part of the rules, unofficial, fair to be broken, like all rules are. You can't just sing a song and then say that was the leaving song. The leaving song has to at least be announced. This is the leaving song. It's been great. Need a leaving song. And according to Dad, it should get you moving out the door. I don't know. There's a lot of contention on what kind of song a leaving song has to be. That's a conversation for another day. But how in the heck are we getting out of this? I know there's a couple on the request list I haven't done. Is there anybody? Let me see if there's any requests in here from people that I didn't do. Oh, something in the underground. I couldn't do that now, but I'm glad I looked because I'm going to add that to the to-do list. That's a great one. Let me see if it's in the songbook. It is. That's good. Oh, I'm not going to try it, though, because I will definitely... I'm starting to feel the whiskey a little bit. You can probably tell. And I'm super loose on that to begin with. But it's in the songbook, so Underground, I will learn it by morning. I promise you. Next time I see you, that song will be in my pocket. Right? None of these feel like leaving songs to me. There's a couple I didn't do. Should I try Next Time You're Drifting My Way on piano? I messed up. Let's try that. That sounds like a proper challenge. All right. Any questions before because I'll probably end abruptly after this leaving song on the piano, and I'm really just stalling to sip a little bit more of this Whicky. Whicky, 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 Whicky. The Whicky way of the West. I know there's a version on piano that I can't possibly do yet. Brad Van Pelt. What a great name you have. Good night to you too, sir. Sweet sleep. All right. Already looking forward to tomorrow's daily practice. I might show up early just to do some stuff before y'all get here. Next time you're drifting, well, the next time you're drifting my way, land on me like a butterfly, dig your toes into my sand. So many times the days go by, nightfall into empty hands. Next time you catch my eye, touch me like the angel healed the land. And next time you're drifting my way, dance with me like the fireflies. Wash your wings, I'll lend a hand, and once they dry, I'll watch you rise, and I'll understand. I'll watch you fill the skies, might even make it up to you in the end. Once I caught the wind inside a jar. I put the lid on it so it couldn't get out. But I couldn't see it, I couldn't feel it, I didn't know. I had to let it go so there was no doubt. Now the moment it slips from my embrace, I look for you in the crowd. But I'm sure you'll just be a cloud the next time you're drifting my way. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Keep up the good work. All right, I got work to do. I gotta run. I got a big to-do list here. Thank you. On it.